All right. So, Tilly's on the way.
It's bad. Basically, the marshals. So let me break you off on that thing. That thing you gave me and basically told me to take a look into, or you had Den, whatever it was. I don't really give a fuck. I don't really remember either. So I went through it, and it literally calls out for police corruption or the corruption. My assumption is I'm not using it in in any legal matters whatsoever. It is public domain now because it's been posted in multiple places. It's fucking on the net. That being said, I review it. I find literally nothing. It's just Croc is a salty bitch, and that's it. It's just kind of like him trying to spew his own agenda. I don't go any further into it than that.
Yeah.
There is then the marshals then come to the meeting and say, there's a report going around. We just want to make everyone aware that if you read this, you will be fired. And it was only to our meeting. It wasn't done to BCSO.
What?
Yeah, it does get crazier because they said what I did was exactly the same as what Riker did.
Who said this?
I think the Dukakis.
Who's that?
Marshall, red hair. It's Dukakis and some other guy with like blonde hair. Oh, a nice view up here. But anyway, so they come in and we go on this whole thing, and then like
I hope somebody fucking puts a knife in that bitch's fucking throat. Fucking same as what Riker did.
That was fucking wild that they said that to me, because then okay, so I need clarification. I can't remember if it was you or Tilly telling me about the SIM card that Riker. What was the whole fucking?
Yeah, there's a court case on it. Bro, like, what do you mean?
Yeah, so that was their literal word for word. What I did is exactly the same as what Riker did.
Bro, are these people dumb?
Well,
okay, I know the answer to that already. Like, does it get worse?
Yeah, it does get worse. Yeah, it's.
Bro, I don't even like. How are you still a cop?
You're talking about me or them?
No, you. Like, how do you hear shit like this and be like?
I'll tell you exactly why, Nino. And the reality is, when I was coming around on duty a couple of weeks ago, when I took over this position, Shift 1 had 4 officers on duty. It would be me, Jack, Den, and Maxwell. There might have been other people that might come around a little bit here and there, but it's like now we're up to 12 to 15 officers, and to see people enjoying their time and coming onto duty, I mean, that's the most fucking fulfilling thing. That's it. That's all I want to see. I just want to see people coming on duty and enjoying their time. So yeah, that is literally the entire reason. It's like, listen, I've always said this, right? I'm here to fucking tank the hate, and for whatever reason, people just are finding a reason to hate me. And I don't know. So I read the document, they come up, come to the meeting, and they just start yelling at people and saying, they're like, you can't read that. You're literally violating someone's rights. I was like, how? It was Dukakis and fucking it was a blonde haired guy. I don't know who he is. Wait for Tilly
to hear this.
What was that?
Tilly's on the way.
Okay.
Stop from the top, just because you didn't get too deep. Oh my God, she's gonna lose it.
Well, then the other thing is, I don't know if I should discuss this in front of Tilly.
I think you should.
Oh, fuck it. Oh, hey Tilly, what's going on? How you doing?
Hey.
Okay.
Discuss what?
You're always dressing up for me, and I'm married.
This? I look like a grandma.
Yeah.
What are you
know what I'm into.
Oh, Lord. I mean.
Okay, so I'll fill you in. Anyway, I'm gonna start from the top. we get I'm informed about a leak with Skyface cell phone where there's information obtained illegally, which we cannot take any legal recourse with what is given to us, obviously, because it was taken against the owner's will. That being said, somebody made like a 196 or 296 page document, basically with all of Skyface. Basically, Croc went through and created his own agenda on why Skyface should be fired. It's like, and then released all of her love letters with people, which I think, it's kind of a fucking low blow if I'm being 100% honest. But that being said, it's presented to me. There's claims that there's been violation rights, as well as tip-offs on raids, which it's like all of that shit. Like, there's literally no grounds for it to say any of that. And I end up going, and there's a meeting, and right before the meeting, I approach Sky. I say, hey,
this
listen,
sushi was a great idea.
I went through that shit, and so like, you didn't do anything wrong. I was like, the only thing that looks questionable is denying a search warrant on your significant other. But I mean, just in the future, make sure that you're having somebody else like decline or approve these kind of warrants. And then she's like, you're violating my rights. It's like, no, I'm not. I'm not pursuing any legal action. Therefore, there's no legal grounds for me to be violating your rights. She's like, it's a private document. I was like, well, I was like, you don't understand how this works. And then she's like, all right. So we go into the meeting, and we're having the meeting and stuff, and the marshals end up coming up for an announcement, and they say, hey, we've got information on this shit being leaked. We just want to let everybody know that if you read this, you are violating Skyface rights. And it is, and I say, hold on. Nobody says anything, right? And I say, hold on a second. I'm like, how the fuck, if we're not pursuing any criminal charges or taking legal action, how are we, or how are we doing this? And they're like, read the legislation. So I read the legislation, which I have to cross-reference the Constitution on, and the Constitution is, the rights of privacy is literally one fucking sentence, which is very fucking vague. So then the other thing that draws into question is they end up bringing in up the legislation on this whole thing. They're like, you can't do it. I say, yes, I can. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I literally read it to them at a point where it says, I mean, this is what's crazy. Hold on one second. The way this legislation is worded is so fucking weird.
Are you talking about the privacy one?
No, it's not even privacy. It's search and seizure. Additionally, phones and their content shall be considered personal property protected by the Constitution of San Andreas. So when I cross-reference that, it basically just says, the Constitution just says you have the right to privacy. That being said, absent exigent circumstances, a law enforcement officer is required to obtain a signed search warrant to review the contents of a phone or SIM card. Additionally, it follows up, it says, unless... Yeah, but... hold on. Unless the phone or SIM card was abandoned or not in use by the original owner. At this point, the fucking phone is not in use by the original owner. In fact, it was sold at a fucking auction a few days ago. Yeah.
Brother, you're going down like... There's a word I want to use, but I won't. You're going down like a type of thinking that is not normal. Like, that is so like, brother, like, look, you'd have to be bad faith reading all of this and being so hypersensitive to such particular ways of reading those sentences to completely ignore what is said in plain English. The moment that information is republished anywhere,
it's public domain,
you can read it.
I literally told them that, and they're like, nope, the Constitution fucking protects you about this.
Okay,
I was like,
so they're getting confidence from some other... Okay, they're either...
Hold on, let me tell you this next part. They literally say to me, what you're doing is the same thing that Riker did.
Yeah, that's yeah. bro, like, what is happening? I don't even understand. Like, bro, am I like, is this like fucking Bizarro world? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Like,
No way they compared it to Rika.
well, that actually pissed me the fuck off because, oh my god, bruh, this fucking kindergarten is playing like fucking. There's no way. How are you so confident about that? Like, I don't understand. So, yo, that is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, that's
so let's break this down, okay? So
what gets crazier. I had an officer tell me what
No,
I did was
hold on.
illegal. Okay.
Just so, because what line is this with the phone?
Search and seizure. It's just above the bullet points.
No, above the bullet point. Phones and their content shall be considered personal property. Okay, protected. Correct. Privacy. Absent exigent. Okay. To review the contents. Okay, it was okay, even if it's obtained illegally, right? It's illegal to steal the contents. But if the contents are republished, it doesn't violate anything.
That's the point I was trying to get to.
How is anyone reading this and thinking that's true? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, it gets, and that's where they ended up, like, people started questioning it because they're like, what the fuck? And then I had to step in the meeting, and I was like, fuck no. And I mean, everybody ended up leaving, and I was like, I need to talk to the marshals. Then I talked to the marshals, and when they said they were going to fire everyone for reading this, I was like, you guys are off your fucking rocker right now. And then an officer ended up staying back, and then she argued ethics versus like legality of reviewing the document. And I was like,
they want to talk about fucking ethics now after we publish the fucking.
They don't
Listen,
understand.
with all due respect, we just published an article on ethics today. Go to losantos.me. What, now these motherfuckers want to talk ethics? Where'd they learn that fucking word from? You tell me. They don't want to... get the fuck out of here.
No, they weren't arguing it. That was their fucking... what they were trying to argue, is they were literally trying to argue ethics versus legality, and they couldn't
How did he know?
They couldn't differentiate the two.
Stick around a little bit. Now? Yes, very busy, but you and I need to talk.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to give you a call as soon as I'm free.
All right. It sounds good.
All right. I didn't fly you in, right?
No, I don't think so. Why?
Okay. Did I send you an email to wake up?
No, why?
Have we spoken previously and do we know each other?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Talk to you in a bit.
Okay.
I'm such a meme lord. Huh?
You gotta clarify that.
Yeah, I've been doing it recently. It's funny.
Okay.
Oh, this is fucking juicy. Do you want me to read this right now? I mean, I skimmed through it, but...
Read what? I fucking...
ethics concealing modifications and signature set. Or signatures, excuse me.
What are we talking about here?
The losantos.me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Please read that. We've been talking about ethics, me and my cabinet, the last couple days, because that's the problem that we're inherently getting into. Oh, my God. Michael's awake. He needs to come here.
Okay, I'm going to read this. Give me a few seconds.
Hello.
Hey, can you make your way down to the resort? Urgent.
Yeah. I'll be right there.
Snack on
See
you,
you in a bit.
Ciao.
Right. Oh, by the way, I kind of feel like I got a boner, by the way.
You feel like you have a boner?
Yeah.
It,
So I think, it might be, I don't know, I might get a pet in the mayor's office.
you know. What? I mean, I could back. That's fine. I've done it before.
No, like it's complicated. It's like I gotta feed my dog. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you didn't call me by that name in front of, you know.
Is Daisy around, by the way?
Yeah, she's around, but I needed a couple minutes to cool off away, which is what that's the next thing.
Ah! How? Oh my God! You guys are like, man. I am so glad I'm not a cop.
Did you have something to eat, or are you just gonna tell me that you have a boner?
He was eating when I pulled up. I saw a big old
Okay.
something in his hand.
What a
What was it?
great
I
article.
don't know. I couldn't. It was just when I was
No,
walking up.
I just figured you knew. You just said
Well,
a big old
yeah, it's up
something,
on Los
so it was
Santos,
like, it sounded
.me.
like you knew what it was.
Are you
Okay.
implying that the mayor had a penis in his hand?
Wait, what penis?
Why would he?
I don't know. Like Tilly's very. Okay.
Why would he be eating a penis?
I don't know. It's a delicacy in some parts of the world.
Which parts?
One time, actually, okay, true story. I used to keep a. When I was in high school, I used to keep a bull penis in my truck and tell my friends it was sugarcane just to see if they'd put it in their mouth.
And did they?
Yes, some people did. You know, like the doggy chew toys, the bull penises.
No,
So-
they have.
So they brought up ethics, okay?
No, they didn't bring up ethics. They just didn't
you-
know the difference. But I'm saying that they were trying to argue ethics versus legality versus me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, they're not. I mean, I just
That was
and it
gonna
wasn't-
piss me off.
No,
Okay.
no.
You got what
Well,
I'm
then they-
saying, right? We published this, and I was like, I
Yeah,
just
well,
learned
they-
this word. Let me just start fucking throwing it around.
I also just
twist
said
your
I should
fucking
have
neck.
more respect for my officers, and it's like, look, if somebody brings something saying there's police corruption and it's into the
But they're
public
moving
domain,
the goalpost if they did that.
yeah, I mean, I'm entitled. I am not even entitled. I am. What would it be? I should be looking at that to verify that there's nothing going on. You know, I can't just sweep shit like that under the rug. But anyway, so 2 days ago, I get a call from Daisy Moss that literally there's a sergeant who says I can't do my job because Peter stirs too much. Is the TLDR? Like I can't
Oh,
punish
they can
cadets.
suck a fucking
Well,
dick, bro.
it
These
gets
guys
better.
have done such like ass backward shit that's affected the entirety of San Andreas. They have no leg to stand on because words hurt. Fuck out of here, you fucking like what is this fucking wet noodle shit? Like, oh my god,
So
you
any-
splashed me with
well,
water. You
so
fucking like you're like one of these fucking like cats, you know? You fucking hit them with a spray bottle, but the motherfucking thing is like biting all your shit.
oh my god, I saw the craziest cat video of someone trying to groom a cat, and the cat just went full psycho mode on him. But that's beside the point.
Bro,
So anyway, this comes up, and I'm like, what? And I guess he went straight to Moss with it. And so from what I understand too,
Oh, bro,
and
thank you for
I'm gonna
fresh
try
sub.
not to get it twisted or fucking alter the truth. Moss did say that the way she conveyed it might have been wrong, and she might have been missing information. But we ended up calling that sergeant up, and I just said, "Yo, you're a fucking snake. Why wouldn't you just bring this? Why are you scared to do your job?" And why are you blaming me for not doing your job?
why are you bringing
Like,
it to the chief instead of directly bringing it to you?
yeah, so that's the thing, and I fucking went off on this dude, and I was like this is like what do you expect from me? You
No,
know,
that's some
well,
fucking rat shit.
Well, not only on top of that, it's like, what's it say about what I think about you? I put you in a position of command, like I fucking, you know, like we have you in a position of command so you could do your fucking job, and then you don't think I trust you? Like, yo. That is fucked up. And he
Oh
fucking
my God.
like so I started yelling, and Moss like, you need to calm down. And I was like, look, I apologize for yelling. I apologize. Oh,
Just
Bro,
keep going. You're on. Just.
You
just
need to
keep-
start
just-
eating.
I would.
it is rerun season. We could ocean dump.
No, Tilly.
What?
Okay. No, Tilly. You
No, what?
could have stopped to get food.
Okay, don't you put this on me. Don't you fucking stop. with
Okay,
me,
sorry, you were
alright?
saying?
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, like there's this whole thing, and I call him out, and then like I end up apologizing for yelling. I guess that was 2 days ago. Yesterday, he goes and approaches Moss and tells Moss either Peters go or I go.
What?
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Brother, I am so fed up with this bullshit with BCSO and LSPD is the fact
Not even, you know what the thing is? You know, that's such a fucking small. Now I realize, like, as much as
all of it. It doesn't matter. With all due respect, there, Peters.
No.
I genuinely believe that like everybody that's picking up a badge is getting a lobotomy before they come going on duty. The whole picture of it all is I feel like the tea is so good and juicy that there is just persistent drama, and that's the only thing you guys are good at. I'm not saying you as in like including you, Peters, right? But you as like the Institute of San Andreas police officers. You know what? Let's throw the marshals in there too. Is that the only thing that you guys succeed at is making drama and participating in drama, and not the good kind. You know, you know, me talking to Siobhan earlier, and Tilly might have seen it while she was a little mad at me earlier. Which is why I'm dressed this way, by the way.
Were you trying to seduce Siobhan?
Yeah, a little bit.
Until he got jealous. Is that?
You were trying to seduce Siobhan.
Okay, can this wait? I'm just trying to make a point
right now.
You
were trying to seduce Siobhan.
Okay,
Yo, hit her. Think of the 10 months.
Really are trying to do a little Max and Siobhan 2.0, aren't you, son of a bitch?
Yeah, we both agreed that might be kind of true. How you doing, Michael?
I'm great. You?
What's going on, Mike?
How's it going, Peters?
I understand it from my perspective, right? Is like, bro, objectively here, right? I want you to objectively understand, like, listen to, I wanted a toll. I said, please don't eat all our money down here. I want civilians that do crime down here to be able to get processed down here. What the fuck else? And for some reason, for some fucking reason, what does a police department do on a day-to-day basis? I saw what you did earlier. That's great, right? But how do y'all have fucking time?
I don't have time for anything.
Like, this is like 2 days in like PD drama world is like 2 weeks of our episode. You know what I mean?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's just, I don't understand it. It's like there's it's actually not even a day. It's like there's like 4 episodes in a day. I turn on the TV in the morning and one thing's happening, and then at night I turn on the next episode and something else has happened. It's crazy. I don't get it.
I don't fucking know, to be 100% honest.
It's like Grey's Anatomy.
I never saw that.
Oh, Grey's Anatomy is the hospital.
Well, yeah, it's like the hospital's the police department.
Yeah.
And he's McDreamy.
I don't fucking know, to be 100% honest.
Michael, apparently there was a notice made by the marshals at the meeting stating that you'll get fired if you read these documents that were leaked around that contain officers' SIM cards and references about her having potentially committed some crimes. The shit is mostly bullshit, but like a SIM dump is inside of it. And so the marshal
Right.
came and said, "You will
Well-
be fired as a cop if you look at it."
I also said you're committing a crime and violating that person's, which
That you need a fucking effectively you need a search warrant to look at the document. That's publicly
no.
available.
So what happened if, Big Dog News got a hold of that and published it?
It's illegal
Right.
according to their logic.
well,
Because these pamphlets are all over the place.
Yeah, but then what? Everyone who buys a newspaper and reads the article about it is going to jail too? Is they're going to lose their job? Is that what I'm hearing?
So
I
the
literally don't
topic
know.
then went on to something else that's just kind of giving me a bit of an aneurysm.
I almost had one of those yesterday.
Maybe y'all gotta just be beep beep boop boops. Peter? Maybe that's the desirable.
I think well no
Tell me if I'm wrong, because that's what that's how I'm interpreting this conversation right now.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I have no idea why they came in so hot, and literally people started asking him questions, and their default was, "We will fire you," and it's like, you can't. No, fuck you. You're not firing anyone from my department. It's like, if you guys want to investigate corruption or whatever, it says you do in the, what is it? It's corruption, and I mean, they can't. They could. They
Can I ask you a question? What did you
Yeah.
think was going to happen when you put your entire command structure that is going to snake you anyways?
I didn't know that Loki was gonna snake me, but he fucking wants to transfer anyway. So I look at that as
What?
a fucking win.
Wait, is this the new update?
That Loki was gonna snake me, or that he's leaving.
No, that he's leaving. I thought it was him or you.
That was it. Yeah, well, that's it. It's him or me. I'm not going anywhere. Fuck him.
I just don't understand how shit gets so deep over nothing. Maybe I'm just not used to like the cop life, but like in the world I live in, me and Siobhan hated each other, and she's my attorney now.
Yeah, now you're trying to fuck her.
We would have done that here anyways. I keep it professional. She's my attorney.
You know what?
I think it's just like different. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think I have? Do you think I have grounds for a civil case to sue the marshals for coming into the?
Oh my God. Holy fuck. You know what's worse about this? Is that is gonna get, oh my God. If they really cared about her and all this shit, why would you go and say it the way that you did? I bet more people are gonna look at it.
It's literally the Barbara Streisand effect.
I just realized.
Yeah. Don't look at this, right? There's links
It's
all
like,
over
wait,
town.
what?
Do not open. I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
a
I
majority
wanted
of the
to look at
PD.
it.
A majority of the PD has already looked at it, and they're like, no, they haven't. I was like, it was literally brought to me by. I talked to like 4 different officers who had already read it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Brother, we need, oh my God. You know how you get back at the BCSO? We sneak into their meeting and we put that on the projector.
Nino, I've got big. I'm gonna be real with you. I got bigger fish to fry than the fucking BCSO right now.
Come on. What do you mean? If
Do
all
it.
of them are fired, they all have to, if all those, you just get them, you start a command meeting, right? And you
my
get
God.
all like the people that have been fucking you, and you put it up on the projector. And then all the cops are gonna have to come to
See,
LSPD. What are they?
They're gonna fucking fire me for
We
some reason. They've already got it out for me. I have my own fucking department trying to get me fired.
Yeah, they're gonna smell it on you. They're gonna be like, I think Peters did this. I have a hunch.
I got Opal.
Okay.
Okay, Tilly,
Oh,
you got Opal.
Can you please be a responsible adult and maybe go find some like
Okay, I'll just go
lobsters to
fuck
eat
myself.
down on the
Yep,
shore
I
or
will
something?
go and find some.
You know,
Maybe some
funny enough,
anchovies.
the day Opal came to the LSPD meeting, she exposed the BCSO. You and Daisy weren't there.
Was it yesterday?
Maybe. And it was interesting enough. It was the day I transferred you guys a quarter mil for all the moonshine.
Opal's
So it was like
fucking-
really great timing.
I'm gonna be honest. The whole fucking. I will take one opal over every single person that is left. If I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
Okay, but back to seriousness night, right? And just in case you're thinking this, don't actually do what I recommended. Right?
No, I'm not. I know better. I'm not gonna fucking.
It's funny though, right?
Listen, if I was in the ass chief, I would have. That would have been the first thing I would have done. Oh God, I would yearn for those days.
You bring a marshal in, and they're like, ah, ha, ha. You know, it's like you're fucking
You're
jumping on a
fired too, bitch.
Yeah,
Prosecute yourself,
Be
asshole.
responsible.
yeah. Court case becomes like, you know, a matter of like, how quickly did you avert your eyes? Did you make a good faith belief to turn your head away?
Jesus Christ. All right, but seriously, you think I could fucking sue the marshals for? That's got to be something,
Bro,
right?
I don't
Like,
even know how this is like Peter, I'm sorry for cutting you off. It's just so hard for me to even grasp that this is being discussed right now. You get what I mean?
Well, I don't understand how somebody's supposed to be oversight for PD that literally thinks that what I did is the same thing that Riker did.
You know, you remember earlier when I said when the system at the top is completely broken, nothing below it works?
Yeah.
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 I don't know. Things are fucking looking up for the LSPD. I don't give a fuck. Even with all the transfers and shit.
I know they are. When I went to the shift meeting, people were fucking hyped.
Yes. So shift one's in a good spot. Shift two is fucking down horrendously.
But you guys have been around for a month. You got rid of a bunch of fucking losers.
Well, no, not. I haven't even been around for 4 weeks yet. And shift one is fucking. That was my main focus. Shift one, and I was like, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make that shift good. And it's to a point. It's not perfect. Obviously.
So now you focus shift two. Who gives a shit? What they got? Some person who knows how to do a helicopter and like a bunch of illiterate fucks. Like, who cares? I know a guy in a different precinct. I could work with them and bring some officers over to help you guys out temporarily. I think they hired like 40 cops the other day and another 25 today. Let me see. All right. Could be like cross pollination, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. You know, I could. You're golfing buddies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just make sure that whenever they do come, if you send them to talk to me, just have them say I'm Nino's golfing buddy.
Oh man, could you imagine that?
God, if you could have kept that serious, we could use it as bait.
Oh my lord. Jesus.
I mean, it's fucking wild, but I got to go back. I got to talk to Moss. I basically told her today, like, we need to set solid fucking. We need to set like this is it. This is what we're doing. We are not wavering. That is it.
Yeah, that's kind of why was my concern. I'm gonna talk to Daisy about it too, right? Here's the thing, right? I want you guys to succeed. I am not on the same bullshit that these fucking people were trying to make me put a chief as quickly as I can. But when I picked one, it was like, no, man, not that one. Fuck that. Listen, you guys are developing a brand new department. Who cares? All I know is that the only thing I care about as the mayor is that the people in Los Santos fuck with the LSPD to the best extent that is reasonable, right? People here all hate the cops, right? It's a fact.
Yeah.
but there is a way to close that gap. And it starts with a conversation you, Michael, and Daisy are gonna need to have.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Well, you say that right now, but wait till you hear what Michael's gonna tell you guys. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Because I gotta
No,
talk to Cornwood. But if you could chat with Daisy, I'd like to talk to both of you with Mike. But hey, I want to leave you with this, and I'm gonna bring this up with Daisy as well. Is you know what? We'll wait till Daisy's around. Oh,
Okay.
listen, if this guy is saying me or you bullshit, fuck him. Who the fuck is this guy?
I know. I agree. Listen, he's got to go. I'm not playing that.
People are not interested in Daisy's vision, in your vision, and you're not able to produce it, you will simply be the BCSO's bitch. And it's just not going to be enjoyable for anybody. So, that's what's up. I don't know why you didn't just cut the cord the first time. You know what I mean? I don't know why the fuck y'all flopped in.
I can't. I could only support the chief.
No, I get that. I get that. And that's I feel the thing that you guys are so scared about is this like, do we have a driver for the Interceptor? Do we have someone? Bro, like, as if those things can't be figured out over the next 2 months. Like, you're not going to get a fully fledged functioning department that quick. It's just not something you could ever do.
Yeah.
I just don't. I just like. Don't you want what's in Shift 1 and Shift 2? Shift 1 looks so fucking good.
It's literally gonna. I'm gonna make that happen. I mean, Daisy and I are gonna make that happen. Like that's it. I mean, there's steps we got to take. Yeah, I mean, I already have kind of like a plan on how to do it. We'll see how it plays out, but
you know, it's not the end of the world if you didn't even have a Shift 2. Like, I mean, actually ripped it out. Like, I just don't know what the concern is. Like, I am literally the person that can remove the chief. Well, I mean, others can too. Like, and I'm over here and I'm chilling. Who are you trying to be held accountable to? And that's what I'm going to tell Daisy as well. Who are you afraid of being held accountable for?
I don't think I'm afraid of anyone except for you.
Yeah.
The chief too.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, go do your thing. Let her know that,
well,
you know.
I'm not really scared about the marshals, but I'm just scared they'll write some legislation for. They'll literally write legislation and then backdate it for yesterday. So what I did was illegal.
Yeah. I'm also very concerned too by this person saying me or you. Those people in Shift 1, I don't. If you were ripped, I feel like there'd be a lot of sad folks.
He's not even Shift 1. He's Shift 2.
I know, that's my fucking point. So what is this cunt saying?
Nothing. That's it. That's it. It's done. He's literally done. So he's gone.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Okay. All right. All right.
Okay. I'll see you.
Yep. See you in a
Good
bit.
seeing you, Peters.
Hey, Mike. Good to see you.
Yeah. Daisy around or?
Yeah. I got to talk to Cornwood.
Yeah. No, it's Cornwood.